right? Now, we wouldn't say in English, will you yourself build for me a house, probably, but that's kind of the sense. We would probably just, in spoken English, stress the word you, right? Will you build for me a house? Will you be the one to build for me a house? God asks him. And how is that emphasis accomplished again? By the use of the pronoun atah there, which is not needed. Why isn't it needed? David Neiman, why is atah not needed in that construction?
In the
Atah tivne.
why isn't it needed?
Mm-hmm.
This is just it's not quite necessary. This is more emphatic in nature.
It's emphatic, but it's emphatic because it's not needed. Mark, why isn't it needed?
I don't know.
Sean?
Because you have the na on the end of the tivna.
Yeah, tivne itself is a form that has its own subject in it, right? Yivne, he will build. Tivne, you will build, or she will build. Can be either one, but it has the subject in it. Evne, I will build. Nivne, we will build. Has the subject implied in it. You don't need that pronoun. The pronoun doesn't give you any more information. All it does is give stress. Now, it might give different kinds of stress at this point.
What's the first name on Tivna?
Tivne is... What is Tivne, Tyson?
Second singular masculine, one feminine.
Mm-hmm. Second singular masculine imperfect of bana, to build. And it could be third feminine singular too. How do I know which one it is?
No.
Context. And what's that?
No. What?
The ne on the end, it still could be third feminine singular. This is tiktol, right? Yiktol, tiktol. So how do I decide which one it is? Well, it gives me the pronoun there, atah, you. And even if that weren't there, context will tell me that God here is speaking to David in this oracle. Will you build for me a house? All right, last word of the verse we need to handle. John, last word of verse 5. Lishti. This is just nasty as could be. First of all, it looks like that anytime you see that T ending, you can pretty much bank that it's a first person common singular perfect, right? I something, except for here. It's not that here. It sure looks like it at first glance, although the vowels are a little wrong before that. What is it?
It's a call infinitive construct.
Okay, it's a call infinitive construct from what root? Yeshav, to dwell. Okay, so what are the parts of this? Let's just look carefully at that last word. Infinitive construct. When you hear that word, infinitive construct, this is actually what infinitive constructs do. They construct. They take on different parts. Infinitive absolutes, this is why they get their names. Infinitive absolutes are always just standing there by themselves. They are their own form. Infinitive constructs get different things globbed onto them. What's the most common thing to stick on an infinitive construct? A lamed on the front, right? The lamed prefix likes to be on an infinitive construct. So we have that going on here. What else? What do we have on the end of this form?
Object suffix.
An object suffix, or more precisely, a pronoun suffix. In this case, it's actually a subjective genitive pronoun hanging out there. What is the suffix here in Hebrew? Just the hirik yod, right? E, which means me, my, I. It's the first common singular pronoun suffix on an infinitive construct. What's left then? Shavat. Shavat, which looks an awful lot like Sabbath or something like that, to rest. Shabbat means to cease or rest, but that's not what this is. The infinitive construct in Hebrew of first, we said, is from yashav.